Oh, goodness. Here we go.
Are you just streaming it on YouTube?
Yeah. So, I mean, I just assume everyone can hear us. Thanks to the 15 people who have tuned in already. We're here, myself and Matt, to commentate over the NRL promotion playoff between Manchester Korfball Club, or shall we say to annoy them, Manchester City Korfball Club, first team, and Sheffield City second team, to get up into the NRL for next year. So it's the champions of Yorkshire Korfball League 1 and Northwest Korfball League 1. So the game is being officiated by Brett Craig down from Northern Storm actually, and shot clocked by Salman Rushker. If you can hear us, oh hi Lauren. So Matt, effectively, have you got any thoughts for the start of the game?
I think it'll be a really good game overall. Obviously, the respective winners of their leagues. I think we've been waiting for the Yorkshire League to wrap up for a little while, so that was hard fought to the end. Interesting to see how that all panned out, obviously with Sheffield Uni as well. So I think Sheff City too, both of them very, very much fought to be here. I think MKC are probably glad to know who their opponents are. It's all come around quite quickly. They've been talking a big game on social media, so
yeah,
we'll see.
The Yorkshire League went down to the final match day weekend last Sunday in the Yorkshire Finals Day. So starting in defence for Sheffield City, we have Reece Wilkes, Hannah Reeves-Glynn, Josh Kane and Sarah Wilson. In attack for Manchester City, we have Dave Ansell, Anna Flanders, Livy Sloss and
Josh Cresswell.
Yeah, with the
gold shoes.
With
hard to miss. Yeah.
So, we'll move it back as we come into attack. We'll announce we have Jamie Blakeman, Joe Earl, Donna Roberts and Natalie Bukalski. A nice interception from 32, who is Sue Wattsmo.
Yeah.
In that end, we also have Josh Brooks.
Yeah. Dave Plummer.
And Jen Chepanek-Sloan.
Excellent pronunciation.
That's a guess. If I butchered it, it's because I'm Irish, so I get away with it.
I wouldn't have even attempted it.
Yeah, so we're just looking. It's a bigger haul than most people are used to. Donna shot up, nearly getting the own rebound, but Jen Chepanek-Sloan manages to turn just in time, and it bounces nicely into her hands.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they match up today. I think MKC are missing one or two players I think that they normally have.
Jess Wimble, I think, who's been one of their top scorers this year as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Travel called at the top from Jamie, I think. Just both teams taking a minute to get used to the size of the hall. As playing in the Velodrome, it's one of the nicest venues in the country. Manchester playing a lot off of that feed. First goal to Manchester.
Yeah. I think that'll help settle a bit of nerves. I think everyone's quite cautious. You obviously want to get ahead early if you can, and then see how it goes from there. But I think Manchester will want to put down on that, get the first switch.
Yeah, I think it's really one of the games. It's kind of a battle of who has been. It's a bit of experience versus the kind of newbies gaining experience. So Manchester obviously haven't been a staple of the NRL for years, and it's been a couple of the last years they've kind of dropped into the Northwest. And Sheff City too, never having been up to the regional league yet, so they're just kind of getting the exposure. A lot of them have played up when needed as substitutes for the first team as well, so they've had a bit of that exposure. It's just, can they work together to kind of settle the nerves, get a few goals?
Yeah, I think as you say, MKC have got that experience. A lot of players played for a long time, really strong players. And then Sheffield maybe have a bit more speed, can be a bit quicker on the ball, but we'll see how it wins out.
The score, Phoebe, is 2-0, or I suppose if she's asking, it's 2-0 currently to MKC.
Muted karaoke room. Yeah. Karaoke at 3:43 on a Saturday. That's a long night.
Although I'm not sure if we can physically do the commenting ourselves, so if someone else could comment the 2-0 score to MKC for Phoebe, that'd be great. Thank you.
Yep. I don't know. I don't want to start messing around with things.
Yeah. So Sarah putting a shot up, doesn't quite reset the clock, but rebound by Josh Kane.
Yeah.
Good
run.
Nice shot out. A little bit too long. Nice rebound. 5 left on the shot clock.
Great shot.
Gets the reset. Thanks, Liv. And just looking to go over the height of Dave Ansell.
Yeah. Great attack from Sheff City. Long, sustained attack. Really well controlled as well when they got the reset. Shots going up quite quick for MKC, but they're getting the rebound, so it's working out.
Yeah, I think one thing that we notice is after every attack, it's coming straight back into a feed, so there's always a second option for a quick shot. Losing the players a little bit, so MKC make it 3-0 to start the game.
Yeah, always got to watch those MKC players around the post as well. They're always looking for that opportunity after the shot's gone up. You see that being capitalised on there.
So I think sometimes just getting a little bit stuck, Sheff City moving the ball around, able to get the shot up, but Dave Ansell just watching the ball, dropping off his player, able to take the rebound as we bring back into an MKC attack. So Sue Watno looking
good
for the shot
on the
back.
shot.
Lots of tight pressure. Ball goes off for a Sheff City since nobody touched it for the rebound. Just small, started to mark out from MKC. But the ball comes into the attack for Sheff City.
Well worked out.
Yeah, so building up again, playing a lot off the top.
Yeah.
And looking for that feed. And just a bit too much energy in that, and not the best pass. It needs to kind of just slow down control, and it'll just take a second as the attack, and we'll come back and get started again as we go for an MKC sideline.
Bit of a flaw of the velodrome is that there's not really any sides to it, so if the ball goes out...
if the ball goes out, you're running onto the cycling track.
Yeah, it goes out for quite a while.
So again, just looking straight for that feed, and a bit of confusion in the middle. Just the two girls getting lost, switching onto one, looking for the runner.
Yeah.
Shot up from Sue.
Good pressure on those
Jamie.
shots. I think Sheffield are doing well to pressure those shots, because it's definitely a strength for MKC as they're shooting. So
yeah, Sheff City 2s, they'll say it themselves, they typically start games awfully, and it's in the second half where they decide to start scoring. So they won't be too worried at the minute about being 3 down. If they can just get that first goal in, that settler will change everything for them.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think they've got more time as well. I think.
There you go. Josh Kane, he's been faking an injury for the last 3 weeks, and dodgy ankle, but
he's been saving himself.
He's been saving himself. He knew that there's a promotion game, and there was no chance he was missing it. And as you can see, he's kind of just settling the nerves a little bit for the team. Quick shot goes up, good rebound.
Classic Dave Ansell fake out there. Just got to watch for that.
So again, just a quick drop off from Livy Sloss, the MKC captain, using that second shot. A lot of time if you've defended fall, so Josh was there and tried to follow him out as Dave took the drop off. Yeah,
good pressure there as well. Well worked out. I think if Sheffield just take a little bit more time maybe on this attack. They've got the time, they've got the energy as well, I think.
Yeah, I think what I'd like to see a little bit more from Sheff City is just at the minute they're kind of just sticking across the top.
Yeah.
So if they can open up the space across the top by bringing the ball into the back of the court first.
Yeah.
As Anna goes for a shot. Dave, very good height, difficult to get around in that feed position. Looking for a lot of that static 2-2. I think that's just how MKC are used to playing with each other. As I say, they've kind of had years and years of playing together.
Nice.
Donna looking for a shot. Called the travel as she took an extra step as she got past her player. I suppose there's just one of the boys kind of just stood his ground in the way. Nice intercept by Hannah Reeves. I have to call him out again this week. So her husband, who has also been part of this team for the year, has again decided not to show up. He would rather paint their new house that they've recently moved into.
Is that today? Is that the excuse?
That is his excuse today. I think he should at least be watching, we hope. Donna goes for a shot. There we go, lovely. Donna's ready.
Fantastic goal.
So Donna's one of those players. She's had 38 goals this season for the twos in 13 appearances, and she's also scored, I think, 10 or so playing for the ones. And so we bring it back. It's now 3-2 to MKC. And just a bit miscommunication passing. Smile for the camera.
Yeah, I think just Sheffield showing the power of that feed there as well with Donna's goal. Just the reason teams go for it a lot, obviously, is just a very strong attacking position. So I think both teams are relying on that at the moment, and I think being able to cut that, as Sheffield are just now, trying to cut that feed, is going to help them a lot in defence.
So I know that we'll have to talk about it maybe next time that MKC comes into attack. But those golden shoes are possibly the most disgusting thing I've ever seen from Josh Cresswell.
It's the combo, I think, of the shorts and the shoes. But
yeah, I'd love to know where he got them from, just so I could know never to shop from there.
I think I could be wrong, but I remember when he got them, they were on sale, believe it or not. Surprisingly, no one else was looking to buy them.
I don't know, I suppose if he plays like he's a gold medalist, it'll work. But
yeah,
and I know I'm sure I'll be memed for this or something with MKC loving that. But Joe Worrell taking the ball off the back. Just again, maybe looking in. At least we've seen some positive changes that Sheff City are now looking to use the back of the court a bit more. I think it's just again, once a couple more people have got their first goals in, the nerve settlers will be there.
Yeah, I think Sheffield are getting a bit more confident in defence as well, going for those intercepts a little bit more. Pressing the ball lines a bit more.
So I think it's just using the advantages that both teams have. So as just looking across the court, we can see that on average Manchester Korfball Club are a bit bigger.
Yeah.
So you're kind of thinking they'll maybe use the static positions a bit better, so in terms of like feeds, rebounds, whereas you'd think that in a bit of a younger team overall that Sheff City would be looking to run a bit more. So Jamie gets a nice shot up, but nicely rebounded by Jen Shapanik-Sloan.
Yeah, good shot. We've seen that so far in MKC's attacks as well, being strong on the rebound as well. Nice, they have been getting the shots again. Yeah, great defense.
Yeah, so because we have noticed that just about every attack from MKC, they've kind of had 2, 3, 4 shot attacks.
Yeah.
Whereas Sheff City so far has kind of been 1 shot attacks, and now they're kind of to string a few plays together. And so given a penalty, Donna gets past, and just a bit of contact on the shot from number 32, Sue Watmo. Just coming across, trying to switch, but just not quite there in time. So Donna steps up.
First pen of the game.
Yeah, first pen of the game. Surprising. And with Donna, it's never in doubt. That brings the next switch, third switch of the game. The score is 3-all.
As tight as it could be.
Yeah, so I suppose it's a close game, showing that this is what you'd kind of expect from the champions of both local leagues.
Yeah, definitely.
And so it'll be a good game pushing up from outset to finish.
We've just had, was that 1 or 2 substitutions from Sheffield?
Two substitutions. So Nick Haworth coming on for Reese Wilkes, and then Hannah Deneen coming on for Natalie Bukalski. So potentially Hannah Deneen's strengths being in defence. So coming on just to put a stop to Sue Watmo, who's getting quite a lot of shots up and a lot of second chance opportunities. Again, another little drop off. We seem to be seeing that quite a lot from Manchester. There's a lot of good shots followed by secondary. Sue Watmo doesn't mean anything here. Manages to splash it in. 4-3 for Sheffield. 4-3 for Manchester. Sorry. And so I think Nick, being around Korfball for probably about 30, 40 years at this point, he's a very experienced player, just looking to do some tricky things that maybe Dave's not going to be there for. Hannah takes a lovely shot. Rebound brought in by Josh Cresswell. And as MKC through Anna Flanders brings the ball back out into attack.
We'll see if that shot goes up again quite quickly for MKC.
Yeah, so I think we're relying on some long shots at the minute from the girls, and just the defensive girls dropping off a little bit to get easy shots. A rebound shot goes off the back, a nice little drop off from about 4 or 5 meters, and then just rebounded again. Just with the way the ball bounces straight into the hands of Jamie Blakeman, bring it in. So Nick and Sarah working together on the outside. Sarah very speedy. Good rebound by Josh, gives it out for Hannah for the second shot. And then just Dave Ansell, being about a foot taller than Nick, just manages to reach over and get the ball off him.
I think Sheffield will be wanting to capitalise on that a little bit more there. They got the feed quite early and still got the runner, so I think That's definitely something that they haven't utilised as much yet. I think both sides really have been a lot of long shots so far. As you were saying with Sheffield, with a bit of extra speed, maybe.
Yeah, I think we're hoping that towards the end of the game, especially. So yeah, just tapped on the hand from Sue Watmo there. So Sheffield get the reset. Yeah, so we've got Sheffield back into attack, using the back of the court. Nick times his feed, and I think we've clearly had some instructions from the side that the girls are going to get a lot of opportunities here.
Yeah.
Just being naturally a bit quicker than the MKC ladies. So yeah, so working. We've got 5 left. Shot has to go up. Turnover, 2 seconds. Shot goes up, resets, but dropped off by Josh Cresswell to get the rebound. Dave Ansell for Rihanna Flanders. Back to Josh Cresswell in those golden shoes. Back into the attack. So yeah, we've seen a little bit of a change. So Donna managed to get the interception. Again, I think Sue, from what I've seen from this year, this is Sue's first game in... Ooh, that was close. That was quite athletic. That he managed to miss the camera, so you can at least say, yeah, there we go, just watch him. Yeah, quite athletic, and he managed to avoid the camera, which I'm grateful for. Yeah, so Sue Watmo, number 32, has not actually played for MKC1s yet this season. So this is her first game involved, and so she's already making an impact scoring already.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, so again, we're looking at that. Boy and girl feed again. Contact from the switcher, just not quite in that defensive position between the posts. So Dave Ansell complaining to Brett, saying that some of the Sheff City players had encroached upon the penalty zone.
Okay, a bit early.
If any of that happens, then we're blaming Matt for taking
for the dodgy
earlier.
sideline. Yeah. I can be held responsible for markings.
Yeah, just as we cannot be held responsible for anything we say during this broadcast.
I think that's fair.
So Nick going for the early shot. Looking, again, a quick reset. So I managed to get the 25 seconds fresh on the shot clock. Looking to reset again. Sarah at the post. Josh eyeing it up. Just maybe a little bit short. Potentially needs to just use a couple more passes if Dave is dropping off from that far.
Yeah.
Look to get a couple meters closer.
Yeah, there will be when you've got a player like that who's just dropping off your rebound defence, and you just need to find that distance where they're going to engage and then get your shots closer.
Okay, so another tip there from 21 Livy Sloss, and timeout called by Manchester Korfball Club. Yeah, so we'll see you back in a minute with a Sheffield restart on the sideline. 21 seconds left on the shot clock.
4-3.
Current score is, yes, if we
Well,
zoom in.
you get the zoom there.
The zoom in, 4-3 currently to MKC.
Nice. How long have we had?
So I think it's about 15, 18 minutes around that or so in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we started just after 22 or something.
Okay.
Or around 22. Yeah, so while we're in the timeout, you can just enjoy the shot clock and scorers table, and then
You give us a wave. There we go.
Yeah.
We've got a wave.
And then you can also see in the background just the British track cycling team as they come round.
Flying around now.
Yeah. Oh, must be fun. Okay, so we will now zoom back out.
Any substitutions here? Doesn't look like it for MKC.
No, I think that both teams are quite happy with how things have been going so far. So Sheffield, they just needed that kind of 10-15 minutes to settle into things a little bit. And we've seen quite a big change. We know that they've used the 2 substitutions so far, but we know that on their bench they still have Sophie Robinson-Oates, who is a little speedster, and then
Good shot.
we've
Well
also got Mike Holdcroft, who's a new addition to Sheff City and has been shooting the lights out. He's been playing probably about 20 years or so, it feels like, but just a traveller from Josh Kane looking to get the ball moving quickly, but just lifted his pivot foot before he had released the ball. So now we're back into an MKC attack.
Yeah, still a lot of strong substitutions to be made. Good shot. I think Yeah, there'll be a lot of individual matchup going on today.
And Sue Watmo again. That makes it 5-3. She is just getting a lot of shots up from distance and scoring them. So whether
maybe the third for Sue.
I think so. I think it's at least 2.
Yeah.
So I think we need to just maybe make a change in defence, try and mark her a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Penalty given for contact on the hand of the feed with someone being free or holding off. So Donna again looking to get us back to within 1. Never in doubt.
Good shot.
Yeah. So that's the experience as well. Donna has also been around kind of Sheffield City in the regional leagues for years. We have 1 substitution for Sheffield City. Joe Earl coming off for Mike Holdcroft. Just looking to kind of change up the attack a little bit. And then we've got MKC again, just looking to set that 2-2. 2 boys in, 2 girls out quite early.
Yeah.
Shot goes up from Libby Sloss and straight in. Makes it 6-4 on the switch.
You could already see the Sheffield City girls going just that little bit tighter on there as well, which they need to be doing for those long shots. But good shot from MKC on the outside there.
Yeah, I think that's sometimes what you see with some older city clubs. It's just they've had 20 to 30 years each of shooting practice, so you get used to shooting well.
Yeah.
And so just working a lot again. Girls on the outside seem to be the kind of main source of goals at the minute.
Good pressure on the outside there.
A lot of pressure on the outside shot. I might not have seen it, so if I didn't see it on the camera, I'm sorry, Jamie, but you did just bring him into Blam City. So now we've got Josh King on the attack, looking for that feed. Double work. Just too much. Looking for that secondary shot.
Great opportunity again there, straight away.
We've got 10 seconds left on the shot clock.
Yeah.
Nick looking for the shot. Needs to get a shot up. Shot go up. Too much pressure, not quite aware of the shot clock. So I think this is one of the differences. So Sheffield City 2s have not been playing very often with the shot clock this year, whereas I believe MKC have that for every game they play.
Yeah, standard in Northwest one now, I think. Should be every game with a shot clock.
Yeah, so. Okay, so free pass called for MKC, just contact from Mike on the switch after the shot went up.
Yeah.
And MKC choosing to make their first substitution of the game. Josh Cresswell coming off.
Alex Gold.
Or is it Ben Gold?
Oh, Ben Gold.
Ben Gold.
Good pressure from Mike there.
Mike again bringing someone else, Plummer, into Blam City himself.
Yeah.
But Sue Watmo again on the outside. Jen Shapaniak Sloan. Again, I apologise for how much I will butcher that this game. A lot of clustered, but MKC using the back of the court very well and still maintaining possession through Donna getting a tip before the ball goes out. So
you can see a little bit of a change in the girls' defence there for Sheffield. They're just getting that bit tighter, I think, on those girls on the outside and really pressuring those shots where they didn't actually get a shot off on that attack. So.
Yeah, so and that's one of the things I think that's come from the coaching bench of Zach Bragg and Jen Blackett. So if they're going to make sure that the girls have that ability to kind of pressure every shot out tight, it means that the boys are going to have to work really, really hard to protect them and not give in that feed.
Yeah, definitely.
Over ball maintained by Josh. Sarah in feed. Josh looking for the shot from the outside, a bit short, but and caught down. Jenny's just called for a sub. We'll have to see who is going to come on. It'll in the next attack. Sue again, but Hannah just making sure she's following the instructions, keeping right on her the whole time, just playing one-on-one defence.
Yeah.
But then a bit of a mix-up between the girls.
Nice, good follow.
Yeah, Donna playing a lot. I think just that drop, given, a bit of a clatter.
I think everyone's all right. Everyone stood up.
It wouldn't be a game of korfball if Donna doesn't get clattered and have some bruises.
Fall over.
Yeah. So Sheffield City making a sub now. Sophie Robinson Oates, the little speedster, just coming on for Donna, potentially looking to switch ends. We'll have to see.
Just MKC putting a bit more pressure now on working that ball out. Up by 2, so they want to try and keep it that way. I think this next switch will be crucial for going towards half time, setting the tone for the second half.
So, yeah, good competitive rebound there, but brings the ball to Nick, and Nick makes a move, but just probably had a little bit more time than he thought. So just brings it a little bit short, and the rebound goes to MKC.
Yeah, MKC just still really winning a lot of those rebounds on both ends. I think the height's coming into play, and they're getting a lot of those rebounds.
And good competition there between Craig, I believe it is Craig McClay who's come on for MKC. We've got that. I think that the height advantage of Dave Ansell is pushing Nick out quite a bit, just to kind of feel comfortable looking for the shots. And then just again, night to Ben Gold with a good rebound there. Competition against Josh Kane.
Yeah, I think Sheffield are doing well to keep Dave out now and try to keep him engaged, but still got the height with Ben around the post. So I think Sheffield shot selection is important to make sure that they're not just losing those rebounds to the height of MKC, but they've still got the speed, as you can see there. They're getting the runner.
And Sarah Wilson with a lovely twisty. If only she did the twisty celebration. Yeah, and that brings it to 6-5 as Sarah gets rewarded for her goal by being subbed off immediately.
As is always the case. If you want to get subbed off, score a goal. That's usually the way.
So a quick drop off looking. Ball retained by 24 Dave Plummer. Sue Watmo again looking to get that secondary opportunity. Ball went off the back line in that rebound. And so MKC retain the ball with 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Shot goes up. And goal from Dave Plummer as we switch at 7-5 to MKC. So
another player who's played for a long time, scored a lot of those goals. That kind of distance.
Yeah, apparently he's been playing Korfball for 13 years and is a first-class archer in his spare time.
I don't know how many first-class archers do it in their spare time. I would have thought that would take up quite a lot of commitment, but
I suppose you can just, if you have a target at home and a bow and arrow, you can use it whenever you like.
Yeah, it's true.
The ball just doesn't quite go to hand, so comes off the court, and we keep going.
Show how far.
Yeah, show far. Yeah, almost to the cycling track. As the ball comes back, it's very kind because it wasn't even her ball to bring in on the sideline. So ball inbounded by Sheff City.
A lot of pressure from MKC here on working it out.
Yeah, so this is the first time that we've seen both Sophie Robinson-Oates and Mike Holdcroft in attack, I believe.
Yeah,
so
two very strong attackers.
Yeah, so Mike just wants to get that kind of first shot out of the way, blow the rust off, get a couple of easy ones. So Mike's one of those danger players to watch because he can get shot up from anywhere and will, just to make sure that everyone's staying honest on the defensive side of things.
Yeah, definitely. I think I've definitely been on the receiving end of those as well, where you feel like you're marking him and then you just kind of move your hand a little bit and he can just step back and you'll just shoot. So I think, one to watch for the MKC defence. Mike's been getting 5 or 6 goals, I think, in these last couple of matches. Yeah,
I think since he's been playing in for the Twos, he's been a substitute for 3 of the games, or 2 of the 3 games so far. 3 of the 4 now that he's come on, and he's scored 10 goals in 3 games. Then just a quick turnaround from Dave Ansell, and ball drops to Nick Haworth. So again, now I suppose we need to see what the change is going to be. Looking to use the speed. Potentially Jamie more at the post. Hannah Deneen open shot. Sophie Robinson-Oates gets the rebound, and with 20 seconds on the clock, we've got time to reset. Quick shot goes up. Rebound from Mike.
I think Sheffield just getting a few more rebounds here, which is what they need because they're all good scoring opportunities, but just need to keep hold of that ball after it's gone up.
So, yeah, that is Dave Plummer just noticing that there wasn't a really good pass option over. So
reading the game well.
Yeah, just manages to block Mike there. So now, quick shot off the back. Yeah, so we just need to get people working together. So Mike again, easy shot, but just not quite in.
Oh, Sheffield with the steal on the half.
Yeah. No communication, looking back
And
across the
again.
half. And another steal. This is kind of what we were thinking would happen maybe towards the end, and especially in the second half, is just the kind of mistakes start creeping in as people get a bit more tired. Oh! And Sophie Robinson Oates with the twisty. And as we call it in, 7-6 currently to MKC as Sheff City have their timeout for the half. But yeah, we've got. I think Sheff City will be a lot more happy than when they started, seeing as they went 3 down to begin the game, and then they've kind of just like warmed their way into it and just probably enjoying it a little bit more. I think they, like I said, we said they needed to use the back of the court, and then just kind of change how they were defending, because MKC were getting a lot of joy from just taking long shots when their girls weren't.
Yeah, and they had,
them.
having the confidence to take those as well, and just they were getting all of the rebounds as well. So I think that was a great opportunity for them to be able to sink a few at the start and get going. But I think Sheffield definitely calming down a little bit, I think, which is good. The passing's getting a little bit cleaner.
And we're seeing a spread of the goals now. So Donna was, I suppose, the one player we were relying on at the start to kind of get us into the game and get the goals started. And then now we're seeing the kind of newer players who are recent additions to the club. So Sophie Robinson Oates is a new addition, graduated from Leeds Beckett last year, and has now joined Sheff City for this season, and has kind of come straight into the twos, is an absolute maniac, but is hilarious at the same time. So yeah, we have a good couple of shots there. I think it's just the shots that MKC were scoring a lot more in that kind of like earlier parts of the game, like those drop-offs, they're getting a lot of opportunities and getting a lot of second chance rebounds, and now they're just not quite going to hand or going in, and so I think Sheff City are getting a lot more joy as Hannah Deneen puts one up from the outside. Hey! Brings it back to a tie game at 7-0.
Yeah, I think Sheffield have done well here to kind of keep their heads and not worry too much about going down at the start. And I think now it's on MKC to kind of keep that pressure. And if they've got something else now that their tactics are getting switched on to a little bit more, we'll see if they've got another gear. But kind of more of the same there. I think a lot of opportunities coming from after the shot, so defenders need to just be really aware of that after the shot goes up. We've got a lot of players running in either for the runner straight off the shot or looking for a drop off. Lots of shots there in quick succession from MKC.
Yeah, just showing the experience. It's one of those things that like some random course stats for you. Typically, the target percentage that most teams would consider like a good shot percentage for a game is 20%. So in games where you're looking to score 20 goals or so, it means you need to take 100 shots.
Yep.
And I think a lot of the time in kind of local leagues, you're maybe sat around the kind of 70 to 80 mark.
Yeah, definitely.
So if you can get more shots up, and as long as they're good shots that you take in, then you'll get towards that 20 goals a game, which is kind of the target that you're expecting for winning the game. Like,
definitely.
If you get to 20, I have to say again, Jimmy. So Jimmy manages to bring Craig McClay into Blam City, but Craig then just moves after the second time and manages to bang one in. Still gets a second opportunity and just bangs it in. So fair play to him. Can't be too mad.
I think MKC are really showing what you were just talking about there about getting the shots up and getting those goals. I think if it's a good shot, if it's a good scoring opportunity, they are taking those chances, and it is working for them because they're managing to take those shots and get the resets. As you say, if you don't start putting them up, then you're not going to score them. So,
so the rebound there. Oh, half-time called. Just as the ball went off the back line, as the rebound tried to keep it in, but the foot was over. Score, Phoebe, going into half-time is 8-7 to MKC.
Yeah.
We'll come back in about 5 minutes or so. And so I'm going to mute for now so I don't have to let you all hear myself. So. And so we come back. Hopefully you can all hear us. Chef City going to start the second half. So they must have lost the coin toss at the start of the game to decide who was the home and the away team.
Yeah,
so,
I suppose we are. This is although we are in Manchester, this is a
technically
neutral game.
Venue, yeah. So I think Chef City this season typically tend to play better in the second half. So Dave looking to get a quick drop off and get the. There we go. Josh takes a nice drop off. And just bobbles over the front side of the post into the MKC hands. So just again looking straight off of that feed. We see MKC seems to be looking to get a feed in before they get a rebound. So as Mike was clever, and if they've got the feed, we're not going to give them the rebound. So rebound defence on the boy.
Yeah.
Making sure that the
good pass, sneaky.
Nick cheeky drop, and just Anna Flanders gets the rebound, and Ben Gold up into Dave Plummer and Sue Watmo. So something to maybe note is that Chef City have decided to switch the defensive girls, so they've brought on Sophie Romson Oates. I think they've put her on Sue Watmo with the shot up from Jen Shepaniak-Sloan. But yeah, so Sophie defending Sue. Defended Paul as the shot was running down. Good defense from Hannah Deneen. But yeah, I think it's quite clear that Sophie's been given the job of just purely keeping Sue defended, so that she can't get all those shots that she was getting in the first half. So Nick with an open shot. Just bobs off the top, but Ben Gold.
The extra height there at the post.
Yeah. Do you know what? I got asked to say it, and I didn't really think I was going to, but apparently his nickname is the Gold Father. The Good Father? I don't know. We'll see however he pronounces it. Oh.
Yeah.
Knocking the ball in. So I think Sue again just looking to kind of get the shooting arms back. Like I say, I think she scored maybe, was it in the first half? And so if that's 3 of the 8, if she goal's gone. So a push given from Donna against Liv Sloss, just to get free, and so a turnover called as MKC bring the ball back into attack. So again, Sophie just trying to play tight 1-on-1 defence, forcing some shots up from a further distance as Jen Shepaniak-Sloan slots one in. I suppose it's one of those things. Hannah Deneen was just sat a little bit off her, and so Jen was just in a comfortable zone for shooting, maybe 4 or 5 meters away, and manages to sink it.
Yeah.
So Mike Holdcroft,
another close
quick shot.
Well won.
Second opportunity from Sophie, but the hit away from Dave Plummer falls into Hannah Deneen's hands as Sheffield look to reset again.
Yeah, just taking a bit of extra time.
Sophie gets bonked on the head. Just the pass not quite going to hands. MKC bring the ball into attack with Anna Flanders. Looking for Dave Ansell and Ben Gold.
Yeah, you can see the Sheffield City defence there really emphasising on cutting those feeds. You can looking MKC are looking for that feed straight away there.
Encroaching. Is that a finger injury potentially?
Yeah, I think so.
I suppose it's just the pressure looking over the ball as Chef City are trying to bring the ball out. Just maybe. There's a lot of tape on the fingers, so potentially an underlying injury there.
I think so. Yeah.
But everything seems fine. We're gonna get the ball started again, and if you notice, she's not encroaching over quite as much. So just on the pressure right. Yeah, there you go. Ball out.
A lot of pressure there from MKC, all the right up to the line. Probably wanting to make those Sheffield City attacks as short as possible.
Yeah, I think it's one of the things they're just trying to slow the ball down a lot to give their defence a rest.
Yeah.
So Josh decided, do you know what? Let's make it difficult. Instead of catching this ball, it's coming to my hands. Let's do something different. Hannah Deneen ball is in. That is what we like to call a shooter's bounce. As now score is back to 9-8, so Chef City within 1, as MKC have been in the lead really the whole game.
Yeah.
So if it's one of those things you think maybe mentally if Chef City could just get 1 or 2 ahead, that might be the key that unlocks the game. But MKC very much leading from the front and looking to kind of hold off the Chef City attacks. Again, so that's Livy Sloss takes a shot from near the sideline. Ben Gold, the one-hander from the baseline. Oh, Dave doing some cheeky stuff. Anna Flanders. Just noticed that Hannah Reeves-Glynn was maybe not quite tight enough, and so puts the short shot up from under the post and makes it 10-8 on the switch.
Yeah, kind of a classic around the post attack there from MKC with Dave with the fake pass and Anna just kind of scooping that up. I think they get quite a lot of goals like that. So
yeah,
something to watch out for.
Watch the back foot.
Mike very tight there on Dave Plummer, not letting him get anything. He wants to get closer. Yeah.
Trouble. Good rebound there from Jamie Blakeman. Manages to
as well.
Left it so that he wasn't making contact on the body as the guy who got passing for the runner, and now Chef City again being marked out quite tightly by MKC, just looking to work the ball up a little bit. Again, just with the height of the MKC players, it's quite a lot of pressure over the ball, trying to make sure that the reset for Chef City isn't comfortable. And so again, we have high pressure on the outside, maybe not looking to the sides as much, maybe looking for a little back door.
Good side feed.
Contact from behind as Josh was taking the runner, so he goes in, gets the penalty opportunity. Just short, looks for the second option.
Wins the rebound.
Yeah, just resets. Donna straight up and just bounces off the side of the court.
I think quite a few penalties for Sheffield at this point as well. I think that's
yeah, I think two missed so far in the game, if memory serves. And yeah, boys looking to run again. We've got now Sue having a lot more pressure on the outside, so has decided to look to feed more, kind of be that inside assisting option. If they're going to take away one type of shot from her, she's going to find another way to be useful.
Yeah, and we'll see if Sheffield capitalise on the side feed here, or
yeah, the girls working together, but Dave just watching the ball the whole time and knowing when to drop to leave Nick. So if he is going to drop off, it's kind of on the Chef City players to decide what's going to change.
Yeah,
and if they need to use their other players as well, just get people involved.
Yeah, make sure he's engaged, and I think they were doing quite a good job of that earlier on. About keeping Dave out and keeping him engaged on the outside, so need to carry on doing that, I think.
So now we have Manchester Korfball making 2 subs again. Potentially, do you reckon they're doing equal game time in a way? They seem to
maybe, yeah, quite a few subs. I know they've got a lot of boys today.
Yeah, so we've got Ben Cresswell. Josh Cresswell coming on for Ben Gold as Dave Plummer hits a second goal of the game. Again, just a bit of an open shot from maybe 4 meters on the side. Manages to sink it, making the difference 3. Yeah, so Chef City just looking for a couple.
Yeah, we'll see them using speed a little bit more here, I think, to tidy up the passes a little bit, and
although potentially just not quite realizing that if you've got a girl feed, it's like having a girl runner isn't always the best idea.
Yeah, especially the experience of MKC, they're gonna look to switch on that.
Yeah. I mean, the call was right. He did have his foot halfway over the line, so Brett's eyes working very well from far down.
But
as another shot goes up, so I think that's Ben. No, I said you were right, Brett. You were right.
I think that's the 3rd maybe for Dave Plummer there.
Yeah, I think just looking to play a bit of like suicide rebound, but he just sunk the shot, so kind of maybe make difficulty in his head. Yeah, I think Mike didn't like the call that Brett made about him stepping over the line and decides to smack the ball at him a little bit. So we have one sub.
Boy for a girl.
We have, Hannah Deneen wants to come off, but a quick switch for Reese Wilkes and Mike Holdcroft. Just looking to adjust with that height of Reese, maybe a bit more one-on-one defence.
Yeah.
And so we have now hard pressure on Anna Flanders, who has been, by her normal standards, having scored 55 goals this season in the Northwest one. I think only on 1 goal today so far.
Yeah.
Livy Sloss, nice rebound from Hannah Reeves, Blinn, and then just working the ball up into the attack again. So just looking to go over the hands, really getting into the feed. We need to be looking either bounce passing where the hands can't get to, or around the side, or potentially a little bit more dynamic. Again, good shot goes up from the side from Anna Flanders.
I'd like to try and see Sheffield use a bit more of the clock, I think, if they can. They've got lots of time.
Yeah, I think something we definitely saw a lot in the first half, kind of the second half of the first half, was just like slowing it down. Hannah Deneen scoring the third of the game.
Ignore everything we just said.
Well, I think it's just, again, we need to slow it down and start to take more shots with a stronger rebound. And when you do have a strong rebound in and someone who's open with enough space to shoot, that's what happens.
Yeah, and that's how MKC are getting their goals at the end of the day. They're taking those opportunities and they're having confidence in their shots. And I think when now they're just down a few, I think Sheffield getting a little bit more nervous on their attacks again now, trying to be a little bit more conservative, but it's always toeing that line between, not throwing the ball away, but trying to really make use of your attacks and don't get crowded out by the defence. MKC put a lot more pressure on now.
And like we were saying, if you're trying to get to 100 shots a game roughly, you got to take the shots, and at the minute MKC is taking a lot more shots.
Yeah.
So Sheff City's maybe using 10 to 15 seconds of the shot clock before a shot goes up, whereas MKC are probably getting their first shot within 5 to 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And so then those kind of rebounds come, just the volume of shots will show. Using the 2 girls on the outside, again, they've got 2 boys in. Looking for a drop off, Dave Ansel, nice rebound from Josh Cresswell, shot from Anna. And then again, MKC looking straight to put the pressure on and mark out.
Yeah, I think definitely one for the Sheffield defence to look out for. I think it's tempting to get a little bit more aggressive on the defence and mark the ball lines, but as you can see, if you take your eyes off any of the MKC players, they'll manage to kind of get themselves around the post or look for a drop off. Good at positioning and knowing where to be.
Yeah, I think just a cheeky hand in there, but on the feed as the girl was looking for the run, but then the ref deemed it the ball's in the air, so any contact on the ball's fine. Again, nice rebound, and then just again looking to get multiple shots up. Anna Flanders again for the drop off. MKC control the ball, reset again. They play a lot out of the feed, out of the inside assist, and then looking to play a bit of one-on-one. And good positioning from Josh, but manages to get a hand to the ball but not quite keep it in. So now we have Josh Cresswell looking for one shot, and Nick under the post. Oh, sorry, I missed that shot, but Nick under the post manages to get the rebound, reset. So we have seen that probably Hannah Deneen is getting a lot of joy this game from a shot, so maybe that's something that Sheffield to identify and look to prove.
Yeah, I think MKC is switching onto the feed a little bit more now in defence, and they're really watching for that feed and trying to cut it out. So I'd like to see Sheffield moving things sideways a little bit more, I think, to get around that.
Yeah, I think a good use of a block at the post for a short drop off by Livy Sloss, making that 13-9 to MKC. As then we're looking again to use Donna on the outside, Josh at the rebound. Free pass given too much contact, reaching over and slapping from Josh Cresswell. So see who is setting up.
Sheffield have a designated free pass taker for this division, or?
Well, I think it's a bit of a mixed division from what we normally do. So
yeah. Historic Sheffield.
But he stepped in. Brett, he stepped in. Oh, that's a bit of a mistake from the ref.
Ooh, okay.
We'll have to have a chat about that later. He stepped in, Brett.
Was that an early step in from MKC player?
Yeah, I think Dave Ansell, as a National League ref as well, knows what he was doing and did it on purpose to try and reset the free pass.
Yeah.
But then I suppose it's one of those ones, if you've not seen it before, you're kind of just watching. Yeah.
You get a bit, yeah. I think, it was important to remember that if you do step in as the defence, you get another chance. So, potentially
and if you step in twice, then it becomes a penalty.
Yes. But you do see that. You see people, depending on the tactics being used, almost always stepping in first just to try and get that extra edge on their attacker to try and get close, because you're gambling, and if you can get that a little bit closer, put a bit more pressure on it. But obviously a lot more conservative on the second attempt at the free pass.
So then playing again, they've got a boy. So yeah, boy on the inside, free boy, and Sophie just turns around. I think Sue maybe took a bit of a hit just from the crossing of the boys on the outside as she was trying to take a shot. But she seems okay, and if she's been shooting this well, you'd be happy for her to keep going. Dave Ansell reaching over Nick, giving a penalty. So he went over and took away the rebound from Nick, and Brett was deeming it that Nick had the position and therefore gained the penalty because he would have been free for a shot. Oh, and
unlucky. Yeah, just struggled to get that one over the line there, but I think just goes to show again that Sheffield have been good at winning the pens this game. I think.
Yeah, it's just travel then given by Brooks by Josh Brooks as Mike Holcroft comes back on for Nick.
Yep.
So just another switch there, making use of the 8 substitutes that you're allowed in a game. Jamie brings the ball straight over to Hannah Reeves Glynn. Donna on the outside, big pass to Mike. Maybe just looking for a cheek one over, but not looking for everything. So now we have a subs from MKC. Ben Gould coming back on for Josh. Was that Brooks?
Yes.
I believe Josh Brooks.
I think MKC probably coming towards the end of their substitutions soon. I think we've had a few.
Yeah, I think both teams maybe have 2 or 3 left.
Yeah.
If memory serves. But now we're just looking to see can the pressure remain. Whereas the youth of Chef City can they keep the pace up for the whole game?
Yeah.
Versus can MKC slow the game down and kind of control the pace? Again, just another ball not quite going to hand, and so MKC just again if seem to have more attacks right now. As ball comes in straight over to Sue. Again, I think Sue kind of floating around the outside because her shot has been so dangerous this whole game.
Yeah.
And now using that feed because she's been told a one-handed runner from Ben Gould not given. So defence reset, attack reset, 20 seconds on the clock. Sue again looking to step out into that feed position. Dave Plummer just rolls one across the top, rebounded by Ben Gould.
Very dangerous shot.
Sloan. Yeah, so again, Sue just seems to be controlling that post, looking for the cheeky ones. And then, so that's what, maybe a 4 or 5 shot attack from MKC?
Yeah, strong attack. I think that's kind of that's the difference at the moment, is just they're getting those opportunities and making the Sheffield defence work a lot longer as well. Opens up the opportunity for slip-ups or...
I think again, we're just finding it at the minute where Chef City's just kind of looking to go over the hands quite a lot. And to get the ball into the feed with the height advantage of MKC, it's quite difficult. And Ben Gould now makes it 14-9 as Chef City call a timeout. 5 in it currently, maybe, what do you reckon, 10, 15 minutes to go?
Yeah, I think so.
We'll ask the ref, why not?
Yeah.
Brett, how long? 11 minutes
11.
to go.
Okay.
Brett is with the ball. Would like to do a quick sideline interview. Thoughts on the game?
You're alright, I thought we'd get every call right. But
I reckon it's because you've probably never seen that happen before, have you?
I completely completely confuddled with that one.
Yeah.
Not a clue.
Yeah.
So did me as well. So there you go.
There's a lot going on in that free
Every
pass.
day's a school day.
Yeah. And Nick Howarth been taking people to school on free passes for the last 30 years. So yeah. So as we say, we're currently 14-9 to MKC with 11 minutes left to play. I think Jen Blackett, the coach for Sheffield City 2, is just calling timeout. I think she identified we were just losing a few too quickly, and we're just kind of getting in our heads a little bit, and we just need that reset, the mental reset.
I think so. Yeah, I think Sheffield were getting stronger again towards half time, and then I think as the goal deficit's gone a little bit more again. I think they're getting a little bit more rushed. But yeah, you're absolutely right. We just need to reset a little bit. They've still got the pace and still got a lot of goal scoring opportunities here. So
yeah, and I assume that the commenter asking where's the crack is mainly a joke at me being Irish. If there are more Irish people on the if there are more Irish people on the court right now, maybe there would be a lot more crack. But at the minute, all you've got is me on the sideline waffling. So
yeah, I think that's probably almost exclusively English, I imagine.
Yeah. Although with a name like Shepaniak Sloan, I wonder where that comes from.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the crack is mighty, don't you worry. Aye. So again, pushing maybe? Yeah, pushing called by Brett.
Sophie Robinson was there breathing a sigh of relief.
Yeah, so and now we have the girls on the top again. Mike giving Donna an easy shot. Just drops a bit short, but the rebound got.
Yeah, well won.
So just resetting again. Donna looking for the run.
Straight through.
And just
unlucky.
Misses it, but rebound by Josh Kane. Looking for that ball out. This is exactly what we're saying. We just needed to get a few more shots up.
Have that.
Has it a bit long.
We've only got
left.
5 on the clock. Loose ball.
Yeah.
I think that was much better attack from Sheff City, using a lot more of the clock, a lot of opportunity there.
Yeah, and just kind of settling down, coming out of that timeout, looking to make an active change about what's happening.
Yeah.
So to ball there, a little tip from Jamie Blakeman, puts the ball onto Ben Gould's knee and goes off the back. Just join in, the score is 14-9 to MKC currently. And then, just one back, MKC, just a lot of pressure. They've been pressing out on just about every attack for the second half at least anyway.
Yeah.
And just trying to slow down and just build the tension of the game, keep the lead a bit. Shot just goes short. 14-9 to MKC is correct, Andy.
Yeah, I think Sheffield will just want to get the next goal, definitely. Really, they've not got too long left of the match. So.
I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure they'd like to get the next 6.
That's definitely, But,
bring it back. But yeah, I think we're using a lot of tricky ones. So so Sue Watmo, after scoring 3 in the first half, is now looking. Somebody moved the post.
Yeah.
That's probably defended. It's Glam City anyway. Maybe would have thought a defending call. But
MKC just using the chaos here to be able to
reset, keep the time. I suppose the longer they can hold, the more resets they can get.
Yeah.
Kind of just sits them being 5 up, wastes the time on the clock. And another one given, just 2 steps on the runner, 15-9 makes that to MKC.
Yeah. A good switch, I think we needed. Sheffield probably needed that switch. I think we've been in these divisions for a little bit for the attack and defence. So hopefully we'll see things shake up a little bit.
Yeah, I think we've maybe just got stuck a couple of times again. Nice shot up from Reese, rebound away from Jamie. Second chance opportunity from Sophie.
There we go.
Lovely, that's it. Brings it to 15-10. I think that's just more what we need. I think it was the difference of the ball going in the back rather than everything being out the front. And it just means that like the MKC defenders have to turn their heads to see what's happening, and it's in that turn where things got a bit lost. Dave Ansel, lovely drop off, makes it 16-10. I think it was the same kind of thing. Again, MKC bringing the ball into the back of the court, making the defenders turn their head, lose their player, and then taking an easy shot.
Yeah, they've been capitalising on that on all game, and I think you can see it works when Sheffield have done it here.
Josh
Just a very
Kane,
cheeky one there.
Josh Kane taking the rebound, short shot. Noticed his player wasn't quite on the right side of him, so it brings us back to 16-11. With, in my mind, it's probably about 7 or 8 minutes to go.
Yeah, I think that's a good guess.
Yeah, so a lot of pressure again. Sue Watmo looking to take a lot of shots. Just keeping the players honest. Nice little step away. I suppose. Yeah, looking to get a lot of shots. I suppose MKC has probably had a lot of their team on the scoreboard today.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure almost everybody on court right now has scored.
Yeah, I think so. Quite varied scorers, but a lot of the similar kind of goals really. Like lots of good medium to long shots.
Yeah, I'd say they're the only person really who's been scoring a lot of long shots is probably Sue.
Yeah.
And then since the defense changed how they were marking her, things have kind of been changed, but then it's been that working around, making sure the defenders are constantly turning, that has allowed MKC to get most of their shots and goals from about 4 or 5 mates.
Yeah. I think they're just engaging the defenders a little bit more, keep the ball moving.
Defended, given just a little turnaround. I think she was going for top scorer of the game, looking for it.
Yeah, but I think that shows good adaptability from Sheffield there. Those are the kind of shots that might not have been defended in the first half, and I think we just switched on to those a little bit more. Looking to use the feed there.
And the secondary shot goes up from Hannah.
We've got a reset here.
Shot goes up from Josh. It was a good effort under the post from both teams, but just holding the position, manages to just a missed throw with the ball coming back into attack for Shef City.
I think in a tight game like that, just scooping up those loose balls is always important. Fighting for the ball, like you see there, I think you just got to keep going for the full 60 minutes, keeping possession of that.
Yeah, so Donna looking for someone coming for a feed.
Yeah.
Feed given. Secondary option. Mike takes a shot from the side. Bit short, just drops into the MKC hands.
I thought that'd gone straight through there. Yeah, but I think maybe looking for that feed a little bit too much on Sheffield there. I think quite a lot of good scoring, shooting opportunities. Defence doing well to get it back into attack nice and quickly. Attack know what they need to do, I think. Straight through. Oh, you heard the exclaim.
Penalty given. I think contact seen on the contact on that secondary shot after the backdoor cut runner. So Mike looking to get us back to within 4. There we go. Makes the score 16-12 with a timeout called from MKC. So during timeouts we can zoom in, watch the side. Who's the cute ref? Can we get a chant for him? Well, you can start a chant in the chat if you like. Brett Craig loves it. Yeah, he's based in Northern Storm up in Newcastle, and is coming down using this game in Manchester as a stopover before reffing. He's dual reffing the promo semi-finals tomorrow with Jev Evans
Derby. Oh, nice.
in Derby. Yeah, so I believe they're dual reffing the Birmingham City versus Supernova game.
Yeah.
4 minutes left in the game.
4 goals.
Four goals in it. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to see who can come out of this timeout guns blazing. Fire some shots up. I know we'll see MKC is probably looking to again just slow things down, hold the lead, use the shot clocks. Yeah. Whereas I know Shef City are probably looking that they have to come down. Oh, can you ask Mike to let down his hair? We'll maybe ask him to do that after the game.
Yeah, he might be. I think he's concentrating.
Concentrating
for the next 4 minutes.
Yeah, for 4 minutes.
But I think nothing's ever a given in Korfball as well, and I think you can get lots of opportunities within a 25-second window, and
you've got 3 things guaranteed in life, death, and rock and roll.
And free passes.
And free passes. Well, 4th thing then. Yeah, as they say, I suppose 4th thing, 4 seconds to take the free pass. Hannah Thunders, nice shot up, just rolls in and out. The hit, ball goes off back.
Well left by the Sheffield
Shef
players.
City, so deemed to have come off the MKC. Now bring the ball into attack. Again, I think at this point with 4 minutes left, 3.5 minutes left, we're looking to get early shots. So
Good
Reece takes a nice step
opportunity.
back. Yes, Reece brings it to within 3. That's kind of what we need every time the ball comes down the court.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's the kind of movement we want to see from Sheffield. I think just a good quick attack, but not reckless. Still the right shot to take, and that's what we need to do.
Whoever superstar is, sure, you can have a shout out.
That'll be unfortunately James Kelly from Hawks.
Okay. Shout out James Kelly from Hawks.
Yeah.
Which Hawks team is he?
Hawks 3 this year.
Oh, okay. So would have played a lot of the MKC players.
Yes.
Earlier in the season.
Yeah, very much so.
A warning there to both players just under the post. Just a little bit of argy-bargy, trying to fight for that position to make sure that if... Yeah. Oh.
There's lots of tussle.
I think just a hit to Donna's shoulder as the boys were trying to walk around. We'll see what's happening. Yes. So again, Dave just looking to take a good rebound position, a strong position. Shot goes up from Louis Sloss. Dave gets the rebound and looks to just reset, take time.
They'll be wanting to hold on to the ball, MKC. You can see Josh Cresswell there just holding it for a little bit longer.
Yeah, so Dave Ansell puts the shot up. Rebounded by Josh Cresswell. I reckon that those golden shoes give him about another 2 inches of height and jump in rebounding stats. So we have the ball.
Ball's still in.
Forcing the ref to make a call. So ball given to MKC. I deemed that Anna Flanders had 2 hands on the ball first before Donna took it. So now, just ball retained, looking to slow things down. So every 25 seconds that MKC can use is another 25 seconds that Sheff City can't get the ball to score. Again, just another reset.
You can see that here as well. They're just walking the block, using their time to get the collect.
As the girl looks to run the reverse of the walk in the block, Anna Flanders puts the shot up, goes in, puts it to 17-13 with probably a minute left. As substitutes made, Joe Worrell for Mike Holdcroft.
I think Sheffield just want to finish this out strong here.
Yeah, look for the positives if they're going to go into the kind of secondary playoff against Manchester Hawks 2, which I suppose, have you got any thoughts of that, seeing as you would be involved in the fixture either way?
Well, that's why there's quite a few of us here today, obviously. Scope out the teams, but also just to, it's great that the standard keeps improving across both of the areas and getting to NRL, obviously having our first season in NRL this year. It's a tough league to go up into. Just got an out of over the line there.
Yeah, so Reece just given it stood over the line. I suppose it's close to the chairs, it's difficult, but then that's deemed a turnover. As MKC, like I said, they've got probably 20 seconds now, a minute, just using the clock, looking to take easy shots, get rebounds. But ball just thrown off the court, and that is game over.
There we go, full time.
So MKC, final score 17-13 to MKC. That means the auto promotion. MKC is promoted to the NRL. Sheff City 2 given the opportunity again to play Manchester Hawks 2, who finished 8th in the NRL this year. After beating Snakebite to relegate them. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time, which is maybe never.
Cut the stream.
Has it been that bad? Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Well played, both teams.
Bye.
And bye. We'll see. I don't actually know how to stop going live.
Yeah.
Yes.